All right, we are live. Welcome. This is A Mouse and Man. I am Drew. We are doing one of my other games tonight. Dreamland Selects, we're calling this. This is another episode of Expedition 33. I hope you can join us. Please like and subscribe. Come hang out with us. Really appreciate the support. Take a moment to get set up here, and we will be off. My man Patches is, see his little ears moving when he hears his name. Oh no, he looks Patches. Oh, hey, bud. He's chilling over to the side. Maybe he'll come see us a little later. I have been making steady progress with this game, but it is definitely one where you got to do a little grinding, at least if you're me and you don't know how to really nail down the whole dodging mechanics in this game. Okay. Cheers. I put these fun neon signs up, one of which is new, two of which I had previously. But am very disappointed to see that you can't really see any of it. I mean, at least as far as I can tell. We'll see if that's any clearer when I look at the stream back later, but I don't think you can see that at all. So that kind of was a backfire, because it's fun. I got the Cheshire Cat there. And who doesn't want to see that? Okay. We just reached a place called Old Lumiere.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
What just happened?
Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right? Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We
Oh
have to
no. Are they going to make me do fights with just these three?
Yes, sorry.
I was just wondering, please no. Oh god, they are, aren't they? Oh, gross. This is not what you want to see. I was hoping you have 5 people to choose from. I've been only using 3 of them. They kind of level up even if they're not in the actual party, but I don't want to fight with these other people. Now I've got to like allocate 84 of his points so I can use him. I hate it when they do this. This game's really good, but it kind of pisses me off as well. I was just about to ask my friend who has beaten this whether or not I needed to worry about leveling up the entire group of playable characters or if I could just stay focused on the ones that I've been using. Patches. Oh, he knows when he hears those sound, it means it's could be treat time. Bud. Let's hook him up. Let's hook him up with a little treat. A little turkey bite? It's a Saturday night. Why the heck not? Why the heck not, bud? It's just like things like this in RPGs, it just makes me desperately want to get back to the regular party of people that I fight with. It would be much worse, though, if they did not level up at all when you didn't use them, and you just had to actively rotate them into the... But it's annoying because I don't want to allocate stats for all these people that I don't use, meaning mainly 2 people, the baboon and the and this girl. But I can, I don't know. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. She is the only one of these 3 in my normal fighting party. This guy I've never actually fought with, which means I have to sit here and allocate 84 points among 5 things, which, let's do the math here. That would be, what is 80 divided by 5? 16? Yes. This game has been getting just overwhelmingly positive reviews from people, and I think it's mostly justified, but it is slightly overrated. Like it's polished as hell. The game, the battle system is pretty legit apart from the dodging, but some people, don't mind it as much as I do. It looks great. It's just the story is not as good as it had been kind of talked up, or I've seen in reviews and I've heard. It's just not that compelling so far. Like they don't give you a lot to latch onto either um, emotionally or in terms of like the context and the world building. There's just not a lot of exposition. Dave, welcome. It's really hard. I have had to do some serious grinding in this game to keep up. It's pretty hard because you have to do a lot of dodging, and it's like a rhythm game. And that when you do that, there's some like funny TikToks and stuff of people making fun of how hard it is to dodge in this game. There's a new Game of Thrones game. I didn't know that. That's cool. I also don't like in this game how you have to learn like a different battle system for almost every character. Like they have each of them have these stalact punches and all of this. Like I've never seen this. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to fight with this guy any more than I have to. And then to have to like keep allocating all his points and figuring out all this shit, like I just don't care. I just want to play the game, which is I guess what I'm doing while I'm also complaining. There are so many games out there. Yeah, Dreamlight is a nice change of pace from things like this. I don't know Polya, Zelda, of course. I know. I'm very much looking forward to playing Tears of the Kingdom, which I've had loaded on my Switch for a while and have only played like an hour of. But I'm going to play it for the first time all the way through on Switch 2 in a couple weeks when that comes out. They're going to have a enhanced Switch 2 version, so I think that'll be the best way to play that. Got my White Ranger shirt on tonight. Japanese White Ranger. I was always a big fan of the White Ranger. I was a Power Rangers kid, and the White Ranger I thought was just so magnificent, and especially just had this lore that before it, the Green Ranger. I mean, I guess I always like sort of the outsider of the group, like the Maverick, the Rogue. Um, so he wasn't one of the standard five, but the Green Ranger was this cool, edgy, like side guy who was like you weren't sure if he was like truly bad or good, and then it turned out he was good, and just being manipulated by the evil Rita Repulsa. and then has this whole, Jesus story arc where he comes back as the White Ranger, who was even cooler and like more powerful than the Green Ranger and like a proper part of the team. So it was just this whole, I was really into that. Friggin' Tommy, am I right? I think that guy died. Yeah. Jason David Frank. He killed himself in 2022 in Texas, aged 49. That's crazy. That is some real shit. Life is hard. Even people who seem to have it all, like the White Ranger, can still struggle. Where you get people like Anthony Bourdain, like Robin Williams, people who are greatly admired, but just still struggling mightily.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
I hope we don't have to fight anybody very hard with these three. This is not just my B team. This is like my C team right here, because I guess we'll see. Let's see how hard these are.
Ice.
Violence.
I also think they don't give you enough time to like really digest all of the new things. Like this bestial wheel, I don't want to learn this shit. I don't want to learn her foretell stuff. Like it took me long enough to wrap my mind around everything else, and I still don't fully have my mind around what the main characters are doing with their like various attributes and things that are specific to them. Looks like she's holding, oh, she's holding a card. Looked like she was holding her phone.
Take cover.
This is gonna be rough.
I'm ready. A storm is coming.
Time to bleed.
This sucks. These characters
That's
suck.
more like it. Your turn.
Take cover.
That's what it is.
Chroma is flowing.
Definitely the C team.
Let's finish this.
God damn.
Braces. I'm ready. Ready.
I can barely hurt them, and they're just like wasting me. This just sucks that the game would put you into this position. Without any heads up that you need to like work on these characters, or else you're gonna be fucked by normal enemies. This game like constantly has me on the verge of walking away. I've like never been so absorbed by a game and interested in a game while also being like just sort of fed up with it the whole time.
Eyes shut. It's locked on you. Well, well.
I resent this so much. Like two enemies that I would waste, like just absolutely waste with my normal party, are just a complete struggle because they suddenly threw me into this garbage C team situation. Like the game has never really given me any length of time where I felt like I was really cruising with it and really just having a good time, like in the game loop, in the normal game loop, because it just keeps throwing new bullshit at you and like annoying random circumstances that just feel cheap or not fun, or I don't know. It's, again, love-hate relationship with this game. Used all my revive tints because
Filled with murderous rage.
Let us stain them.
she's in my normal party, this one, and she's leveled up higher than the others, as you can see from their HP, but also is the weakest. She's mostly the healer in my normal group, so my best person is the healer, and the other two are just trying to stay alive here. Right, bud?
Lumière, attention. Useful. Let the ink flow.
Now I don't know how much I need to just focus on leveling up and grinding with this group, because I've got to go right back to my flag now to heal, because I used so much. Got to go right back to the flag to heal because I used so much resources just to beat those two. And now once I do, those two will be respawned. So just stupid. Almost as stupid as this girl's refusal to wear shoes. Let's do it again. And I don't have my guard spell, which comes in handy when
Storm is coming.
my normal girl's with me.
My, what lovely feet.
Did he just say what lovely feet?
Take this. Careful.
That's like it. Only him.
Here we go.
Alright, well that went significantly better. Still about to go do the same thing again. Because if you can just go back... I can't tell you how many times, it's been a number in this game that I have just done this very thing. Like, fight a normal enemy and then just go right back to a save so that they respawn, and then go and fight them right away again. It's until I level up.
My, what lovely feet.
So confused by that statement. Oh, right, because he's the leg guy. He has something where he uses people's severed legs for something.
I'll do it.
Between the feet comment and his, he's kind of a gross character.
I'm ready. Let the ink flow. We've got work to do.
We gotta do it one more time so the other two, or so at least CL levels up.
Here we go. Eyes up, Minoko.
Your turn.
Careful.
Violence.
Supposed to go see Mission Impossible tonight, but I just like having a hard time getting psyched about it. It's also very long, so that's part of it. And I have no real handle on the story thus far. I should just do a marathon of all of those, but I just don't care that much. Like, I feel like Mission Impossible is just like not my type of movie. Like, I'll watch it because it's a big spectacle and, you know, ultimately well made, but those types of like just action heavy, like thriller like movies, I don't know. I don't get as thrilled by action sequences as some people. I just get bored. It's fun to watch, I guess, but it doesn't really move the needle that much for me.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
But I will see it. I'll definitely get to it at some point. I saw Lilo and Stitch, which is, again, just one of those Disney remakes, which I dislike more every time I see one. It's fine as far as the remakes go. It really isn't, and I've never seen Lilo and Stitch 1, but like, just instantly forgettable. I mean, I feel like I'm being negative tonight, but it's just really was not it. Like, everything was fine. The character was fine. Stitch, you know, the girl who plays Lilo is pretty cool. The casting is fine. It just, why? Like, stop. Make a new story. And they just don't lend it. The story like lends itself well, I think, to an hour and 20-minute animated movie, not as well to a 1 hour and 40-minute live action or mostly live action movie. I don't know, man. I did see for the second time today Friendship with Tim Robinson, and that is one that I'm happy to see twice. That was very funny. He is the comedian from the show I Think You Should Leave on Netflix. Disney has really got to cut it out with the live action remakes. It's just getting really, really old. Even the ones that people like, they're always like, yeah, but why are you doing this? Could you please stop? It's sort of the tension, I think. I mean, they're just trying to play it safe, I think, with those more than anything else. Like, they're investing a huge amount of money to make these movies. They need them to do reasonably well, and they feel like, I think, these recognized properties have some level of, you know, guaranteed income to them that a new story might not. So that's like the sort of struggle between the corporate situation and the artistic situation. Still disappointing, though.
Minoko. Ready to evade. Try me.
Your turn to dance.
Let's see who won the Tigers game. It's really sad about Tommy the... Oh, Cleveland. That sucks. Is that a 3-game losing streak now? Patch? Friendo?
Your turn to shine.
Everybody, let's go!
I hate how little in this game you can survive, like, between saving and healing, because getting to a save point is the only way you can... Like, now I'm out of chroma elixirs here, as you can see in the right side of the screen. Going to need to heal again soon. So there's just not a lot... There's no way to do it with spells in between battles, so you're just stuck looking for flags to save and rest
So,
at,
Minoko.
and it doesn't allow
What was
for
life
a
like
lot of
before the
easy
fracture?
grinding.
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier.
Energy
many
tints
more of
also
us
play
Jestrels
Rush, that's
back
pretty
then.
good.
The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Jestrels awaiting rebirth.
Do we have a play count here? Wow. Oh my god. I'm over 30 hours on this game? That's crazy. I had no idea. I mean, that's the mark of a good game. You know, as much as I'm bitching about it, like, it's keeping me sucked in for this long, like, without kind of even trying. So that's no small thing. Is this a boss? Just a fading man. Bruh. Mr. Pedge. I am very disappointed that you can't see the neon signs. This one says Dream. This one says, this one is a Cheshire cat with hello. I had the hello in the dream from my bedroom in California. And I used to have hello. I have this, where is it? I'll show you. I have like the Mickey, that's a Mickey Lego thing that you see there. She can also become, you can also redo it. They're little dot Lego pieces and you can redo them. So there are different characters. So I used to have, this is Elvis. And I've got Marilyn, who used to be opposite Mickey on a corner of my wall. She was on one corner saying, hello. And Mickey was looking at her, all wide-eyed and innocent. And she's got that femme fatale siren look to her. And also just two American icons right there. So I've got these, and I had them on ledges, these command ledges on my wall. I'm showing you my stuff, but I got new ones. So I can put one here like this, maybe even two. We'll see. But this one, you can rearrange into... This one, she changes into different color configurations. This is a famous Warhol portrait of Marilyn that they've done in Lego version. And you can do it in all sorts of different, like 4 different color configurations with just the pieces that come in this set. So there's some replayability here. And then with Elvis, another American icon, Elvis, you can do it, this is 1970s Hawaii Elvis, and you can also do it in 50s Elvis version. So, and then of course Mickey you can redo in the mini version. Of course, if you want both, you can get Mickey opposite, or you'd have to buy a second one with Minnie opposite Mickey. So those are my toys. But I do love Lego, and I especially love Lego that is space saving, like the flat portrait ones, even though they're not the same building experience as, you know, a proper 3D Lego with all sorts of different pieces. But I do like the Lego dot things. Those are pretty fun. I forget what they call them. There is a similar one with the Milky Way that I really kind of want. I like the portrait ones. Also, what would make for a cool Lego is the Power Rangers. I don't know if they've ever done Power Rangers Legos, but like the Megazords, that could be pretty cool. Please don't spring a boss fight on me or something.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful.
It's a good question, because he just appeared out of nowhere and we know nothing about
I
him.
have this feeling he's hiding something.
Since the last time I streamed this game, our male lead
Minoko.
character has died, Gustav,
How did you meet Verso?
and was immediately replaced by this guy, Verso, who is...
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
similar but a different guy.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
"58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting.
We just got so little exposition about what happened and why these expeditions have been happening. It's just... we needed more world building.
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
Here's the other two from my main trio.
Can you stand?
Verso, aka Tulsi Gabbard
Go
here.
away sometimes.
His hair.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
above a bakery.
All right, now who's in our... Okay, this is a two-person party, so this could be interesting.
Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
It's also, I've also noticed the lack of like towns and stuff in this game. Like usually like in an RPG experience like this, you're going to, you know, different towns along the way. And here it's been nothing like that. It's been like one town in 30 hours. Other than the town we started from. I do appreciate the music. It's varied and good. Nothing that has like hooked me in the way of a Xanarkand from Final Fantasy X, which this game is often compared to. Nothing that's got that type of hook. But it is all like masterfully atmospheric.
Let's carve a path. Oh well.
Ready to parry.
Not that ready.
Maximum damage. Watch out, my elf. Watch out, my elf.
Now it's so tempting to go back and like heal the party. If you use this one chroma elixir right now, that's your one shot to do it in between checkpoints. But if you go back to the checkpoint, like I'm about to do, that enemy will be there again. There's no way, again, there's no way to, that I know of, to use like the way you would typically do in an RPG. To use healing spells to heal your characters in between. You get one shot at this chroma elixir and then you have to find, otherwise you have to wait until you get to one of these flags to rest and recharge your chroma elixir. So you gotta be strategic. There's our friend.
Oh well.
Okay. Precision.
Cut him down. Touch that.
A useful move, that Phantom Stars.
I never said there was treasure.
Great.
Great. So I could be happy to fight that person, but I feel like I have to dodge them. Okay, well, now we got this.
On me.
Damn. That could have been really big in my favor, but instead we got fucked.
Shields up. Parry it. On guard. pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go? Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lumiere and Ciel, quickly. Perfect.
These guys need to not make me fight these people alone. Are you fucking kidding me?
Ready to parry.
Is this a stupid joke? Like, are you fucking serious? Fuck this game. Buddy. Absolute horseshit.
Think I'm close.
Hey, bud. Who's this? Oh my, someone's rejoining the party? Was she rejoining the party? Come here, buddy. Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, my party member. Hey, bro. Who's this? Save.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar?
I hate that
this
we're too
place.
vulnerable to really explore the area for loot and things. Right, bro? Right, Mr. Bitch. Oh, who's this?
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
I'm pretty convinced that the masked girl and Mayel here, my characters, are somehow the same or linked.
How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Son!
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
You forced us into this.
This kind of shit really pisses me off. You cannot... The first time you see these attacks, you have no fucking idea, like, when it's coming in. And so you've got to, like, time it according to something that you can't gauge by vision or sound. And you're just fucked. And now we're fighting this guy. Like... This game just does not, like, give you a moment to breathe. Like... Kind of pisses me off. Like, you're constantly fighting fucking bosses.
Shields up.
She won't help you this time.
I hate shit like this. Like, oh, he just vanished your best guy with one move, and now you're fucked. Are we really supposed to win this battle? Because if we're not, I don't think it's cool to even, like, keep putting us into battles we can't win. But I'm also afraid that we actually are supposed to beat him.
I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
Seriously, fuck this game. It's so obnoxious. Oh, your best guy's been vanished! Because you didn't dodge. He's just not even part of the team anymore. Fuck you.
Careful,
Tearing
Mayel.
this family
Also, he gets 7 hits on you every single time.
Should be fighting by my side.
This will hurt.
Take cover! Danger!
Literally just vanished my guy because I failed to dodge once. And he's out of the battle. My best player is out of the battle. Like, I resent the shit out of that. But I like this guy. Let's bring him a little treat. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Are you fucking kidding me? He gets side enemies now? I really hate this game sometimes. Like, I really do. It doesn't give you a moment to feel like you've got a hold of it. Like, it just feels like you're constantly teetering on the edge of total catastrophe, and it might be very cheap catastrophe. Literally got my guy disappeared. I've been shorthanded this entire time because I couldn't dodge one attack. And so my best guy was wiped off the game early in this fight. Like, what the fuck? And now these two, I mean, whatever's going on over here is not going to be good. Of course, five hits, why not? How the fuck are you supposed to dodge this? This is so cheap. So fucking cheap.
Everybody, go!
This will hurt. Precision. On me.
No. Oh, fuck off. Am I really supposed to finish him? He gets to heal like that? Does this fight just never end? Like, this is annoying. This isn't fun. It's also boring. Like,
Take cover!
and then he gets to waste my party, like, in one shot like that. While inflicting all kinds of status things.
Everybody, let's go!
This game sucks. Like, all I've done is train, and you just, like, I'm fucking beside myself with this shit. Like, this is garbage.
Time to hit big.
Truly a trash video game, honestly.
Brace yourselves. No margin for error.
Yeah, no margin for error at all. How, in God's name, is it acceptable to take away one of my party members, like, permanently, early in the fight? Like, fuck that with with all my heart. What's the point of even trying to do it with this shorthanded? Absolute trash.
I'll do it.
This game sucks.
Let us stain them.
I mean, she's done for, because you just get a million, he gets 18 turns in a row.
Brace yourselves.
Like, what's the point of a boss fight where if you make one mistake early on, you can carry on for, like, 30 minutes, but you won't have a chance? Just kill me. Fucking garbage video game. Absolute trash. Like, I hate this so much. I don't even want, like, he heals like that? This isn't even fun. Like, I don't...
Brace yourselves.
Forced us.
This game sucks so much. Like... It's just like, it's so demoralizing. You grind as much as you possibly can, only to get your ass absolutely handed to you, like, by this obnoxious, like, it's not even fun. Like, it doesn't feel, it just feels cheap, and that's the demoralizing part.
Let's spill some ink.
I can't believe they would allow him to be vanished like that and then to be just kept out of the fight for that long. Like, what the actual fuck?
She won't help you this time.
Just getting worked. You're just trying to catch up. Like, if you fail to dodge, all you can do is just try and survive.
I'm ready.
Because this is fundamentally a fucking rhythm game more than anything else. We've got to fight him, knowing that he's just going to heal himself.
Let's have some fun.
There is no fun to be had in this trash video game. And if you don't hit your stupid quick time thing, you get
Disappointed.
so sick of this.
Tearing this family apart.
I truly hate this game. What's up, Obi? I am having a fit over here at how fucking cheap this game is. I'm like so pissed at it right now. Put in 30 hours only to get your time fucking wasted. Because if you're not like good at a rhythm game, you can't play this game. Because literally everything is dodging. And you might as well just fuck off no matter how much you grind. If you can't just dodge like pretty well in every single fight. And hey, oh by the way, they do totally erratic movements that you don't get to see ahead of time. They don't cue you into, and I just don't know why people like this as much as they do. This game is just not what everybody says it is. Oh, cool. I'm what, silenced too right now?
Cut him down.
Yeah, well, this game, like,
That's better.
this wasn't supposed to be that.
Let us stain them.
Blades sharpen.
Oh, right. We can't heal. I can't heal myself, so I'm just wasting these things.
Shields up.
Break. Watch out.
A storm is coming. Everybody, let's go!
Why the fuck didn't it heal her? Like, God, I fucking hate this game. I want to like it so bad, but it just makes me hate it time and time again. Like, the moment I think I can start just, like, safely liking it, it does something that makes me absolutely despise it. God, I hate
Let's
this.
carve a path. Break.
Let us stain them.
What the fuck? Oh, she can't heal because she has that thing. I hate the dodging in this game, like, more than I can explain. It just, everything depends on you being able to do it, and it's not very fun at all. I've never like played a RPG where you can't train your way out of danger. Like I've grinded as much as I can grind mostly in this game, and doesn't matter. If you're not dodging, you can fuck off because you're done.
Ready.
Fuck this game. This vanishing shit, if you don't dodge that, you lose one of your characters for the entire battle. Like, what the fuck? Now I've got to just... I'm so mad right now, like, at this. Like, this is just so shitty. Like, so fucking shitty. I'm just disgusted with that boss fight. If you miss one dodge, you lose the character for the entire boss fight. And there's basically no point in continuing after that. So I just wasted a half an hour or whatever the fuck that was. Like, absolute garbage. Who decided this game was awesome? I don't understand how everybody thinks this game is awesome. This is trash. Yeah, maybe so. So irritating. I cannot tell you how irritating this is. Yeah, the lady who doesn't wear shoes. Got to deal with all of this customization that just does not feel like motivating or fun. It's just like, ugh, more shit to read about. Just all of it like comes with like drawbacks that make it like doesn't feel like a great boost. It just feels like, ugh, I gotta just think about this trash. Sorry to the devs of this game for trashing it all night, but also fuck you. I don't want to have to think about this shit that hard to, like, just beat this game. I mean, I just, like, I'm 30, I'm over 30 hours into this game. Like, I should be, and I've done a lot of grinding, and it just really pisses me off that this is where we're at. Just, like, struggling to do anything. Like, if you do not dodge very competently in every boss fight, you are absolutely fucked. No matter how much grinding you've done, how many stat boosts you've got equipped, you are fucked. Like, I mean, I did not want. This is. I mean, there was the first boss that we went. I should have known, like, early on, like in the first or second stream that I did of this game. We had to grind for several hours just to beat this one boss, like one of the first bosses, and every boss, like, almost has been a complete pain in the ass. It's just not fun when it's like this. Like, maybe I'm just not that hardcore, but I do not enjoy it. I don't know what that fucking means, inverted. It's just like every one of these has all these contingencies, and like, it's just a lot to think about. I guess we might have to go back and, like, grind in this area, which is just not going to be a fun process. But again, like, I don't even know how much the grinding is going to help us, because really all this boils down to is me not being able to fucking dodge enough. And the fact that you have to learn their timing by dying in boss battles enough times to, like, see their attacks enough that you can dodge them reliably, like, sucks. Like, it means, like, unless you're really good at dodging, you're never going to beat a boss on the first try, because no matter how leveled up you are, you're just going to get fucked until you learn how to dodge. I feel like too invested to walk away from this. It's gonna like...
I'd ready.
I truly hate this game.
Shields up.
Let's cover path.
A storm is coming.
She
Careful,
won't
my elf.
help you this time.
Fuck
Spill
that.
some ink. Shields up.
Maximum damage.
And no matter how well I do, the only thing that matters is that I dodge his vanishing attacks. Because if I don't, I lose 1 to 2 of my players, like, in this fight. And then after that, like, there's really no point in continuing if you lose 1 or 2 of them. Like, it's just like, what? That's just shitty game design to me.
I'm
Incoming.
not angry. Just disappointed.
Guy's doing fucking ballet moves over here.
Finesse and grace. Let's
Tearing
dance.
this family apart.
Let's carve a path.
On me.
Should be fighting by my side.
Let us stain them.
Ready to parry.
hate this game.
Eyes shut.
Time to end this. For now.
7 hits or something. What was that? 7 hits he got?
Blitz and precision.
Careful now. Let's cover path.
So I really fucked up by not getting rid of that one. If you can get rid of both petals, I don't think he gets to heal. Because when I had before, I didn't get rid of any of them and he healed more. So if I could get him all the way down to where I had him without him healing like that, I might have a good chance, but this just kind of fucks me. And he hasn't even tried the vanishing thing yet. I really needed to kill that second petal. This is such trash. Like, are you kidding me with attacks like that?
Everybody.
Maximum damage.
Are you fucking kidding me with attacks like that?
Right.
Fuck that. Seriously, that is garbage. Fucking garbage. Fuck this fucking game.
Watch out, Mael.
It's not even fun. How is he getting less damage on him as time goes on? I don't understand this.
You can't escape. The dance begins.
Just try it.
The storm is coming.
Fucking hate this game.
Everybody, let's go!
Let's carve a path.
Brace yourselves.
Ready to go. You can't escape.
For now.
Finesse and grace. Bliss and precision.
So much
That was huge.
ice. Shut.
You're outmatched.
Break.
Got him. Fuck off. But literally, for whatever reason, he didn't do the vanish thing, which was enormous this time. And also, didn't do the vanish. And also, I got lucky with the dodge. Like, if you can't dodge, like, nothing matters in this game.
Everyone all right? Okay.
We lost a Gestrel.
Locos. Broken.
Why can't you accept who you are?
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
Where did it go? No, 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 no. Alicia.
Fuck!
That's the way I feel. There it is.
Dory, thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell
Oh, bruh. I got these chicken melts. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Sandwich Bros chicken melts, but it's been something they're these little chicken snack sandwiches that I've been getting since I found them first at Costco in like 2019. They are quite good. And yesterday I found them at Target, including a new spicy variety. And I'm all about the spice, so I just had this is gonna be my second one, my second spicy one, and I'm kind of excited about it. I deserve it after that shit. Bruh. Baby bruh. This is my baby bruh. I'm discovering more that I enjoy spice. Right, Patch? I don't know how Patches feels about it, but bruh. Baby bruh. Baby bruh. Oh, so you see I have Kingdom Hearts up there on my list of recently played games. I tried to start a stream of that last night, and the weirdest thing, I swear, the game didn't save past like an hour into the game, and we've played several more hours. So I don't know if they like rewound somehow. I lost a lot of progress. I don't know if we'll ever get back to it. I mean, maybe eventually, but like at least like 2 hours of progress. I'm gonna have one more chicken melt. I'm not driving. Right, bud? Right, Mr. Patch? Right, Mr. Patch? Oh, buddy. Oh, bruh. Kind of cold. Right, bro? Huh? Oh, who's this? Who's this guy? Oh, just look at him.
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need
Just
to know.
thinking
I
about
made
that today.
determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right?
Who's this little guy?
He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Go back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us.
Jack Daniels.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're Massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Good morning. I just finished a boss battle that was very frustrating. Woke up late. What time do you usually get up?
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to zero?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different. Story time?
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
Shopping for nuts. You just had a taste for nuts. You wanted to eat some?
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think.
Who's this?
Okay. I'm gonna share something really dark with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
I think they should each talk. I'm trying to look like Tulsi Gabbard, American politician of very questionable merit and honor. I think they should talk about where each of them got their scars.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Tom Young Kun Nuts? Is that a store?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
Flavor? I've never heard of that flavor.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when
That's
she's
nice of
12.
you.
She herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more
I've thought
life
about
they'll get
that.
to live. And every year you wait,
You're shortening your child's life.
Well, I don't think about that, but I do think about the fact that if you're going to have kids, like the earlier you do it, the more time you get to share, with the child in your life, presumably, if you're lucky.
precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Though Verso's story was rather lacking, CL appreciates Verso slightly more than before. Spent a bit too long teasing each other before going back to the others. There's no, blossoming relationships either, in this game. Yeah, we're leveling up and we're having this fun banter, but there's, no, I don't know, in some of the, great RPGs, there's always, a budding romance in the background that is, something you want to, see happen. And there's, nothing that they're really giving us yet to think about in that regard.
Okay.
I can't tell. He's had a few conversations with you. We'll see about this one, but I'm not seeing any, real tension with any of them.
Do you like dogs?
What?
Do you like dogs?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a dog person.
Well, you're right. I had a dog named Pat.
She kind of seems like a cat person to me. Always occupied until midnight, huh? Well, it's midnight here now.
You named your dog Paw. That's like if my parents named me Foot.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Were you close?
When we were younger, I guess. But my brother and sister had their own lives. They didn't care about my parents' research.
Doesn't seem fair.
No. I'm glad they got to live. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? Alright, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous.
I didn't say that.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
Interactive dating games. Are you like the dating sims?
Ready for the axons? What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great.
People have been posting things about this game, like on Reddit, that I've seen, like, it's over, I finished it, what do I do with my life? Like, implying that it was, you know, so good for them that they're struggling to move on,
Although
which,
technically, everyone
I don't
in
know.
Lumiere is an orphan.
Yeah, those can be fun.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
I like how they
Around 3,
put in, like,
I
I like
guess.
how, like, Fire Emblem games have, you know, like the relationship and dating, like, aspects to it, in addition to, like, the tactics and strategy. This kind of has that, but seems very basic.
I was an unwelcome
And in those games,
surprise.
in Fire Emblem, like, the people you choose to chat up and spend time with and date in between battles determines who you fight well with during the battles.
They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
That must have sucked. For both you and them.
It's real actors, it's like a video.
Yeah, it did. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in.
Oh yeah, I forgot we
Nobody
met
else wanted
Gustav's sister at the beginning of the game. She gave a real nice pep talk.
I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird.
10 Dates is the name of it.
What did you do in Lumiere? Ciel was a farmer, Lune was a researcher, Gustav was an engineer. What about you?
Did we know all this before?
Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses.
It's kind of fun. Like those video things can be fun. That used to be a pretty popular like genre of games when, especially when like CD games started becoming more popular.
But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Speaking of game game formats, this whole Nintendo keycard stuff is kind of controversial. I don't really care so much as somebody who does not have really a hard copy game collection, but it seems like almost every game, if it's released in physical format and Nintendo Switch 2, is going to be like these game key cards, which is like a cartridge that just allows you to download the game. It's not like an actual copy of the game.
The Hanging Gardens.
So you can still like resell it, but it doesn't actually contain the game on it. You still need the internet to download it. So it's not quite the same as having it, contained on a cartridge.
Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah, not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens.
Physical games are done for, though.
Before.
The writing's been on the wall for that for a while.
That home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
90 days.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me.
It expired? Is that like a trial period you had for something?
So, you want to dance the night away?
I was talking about game key cards where you buy like a game in a box, with a cartridge for Nintendo Switch 2. But the cartridge you get doesn't actually have the game content on it. It's just like an unlock thing that you put into your system like it's a cartridge or like it's a full game, and then it proceeds to trigger the download of the game onto your system. So you have something to resell and to lend to other people, but you don't have like a full copy of the game in a hard copy. No Nintendo download. Yeah, I already got like an extra. They have this new, so that it has expandable. Switch 2 has expandable memory, like micro SD. You can put in it it comes with 256 gigabytes, and then you can expand it with micro SD, but it's only micro SDS Express. So it's this new format that is like pretty hard to find right now. Like they're not in stock in places. I have an extra 256. I found one a while back and got it. So I'm waiting. I've got that ready to go for when I get the system, but there's 256 is not, I wanted to get a bigger one, but all I could find for now was 256. But that'll help. I mean, that'll give me a half terabyte and a little over half terabyte total. And Nintendo games are not as big as, like, in file size as Xbox and PlayStation games, typically.
I'm sorry, mon vieux. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
Well, yeah, and then there's with digital games, like if you don't, I guess some people collect physical copies of games, and that's like a collection that they have. But the advantage of having a physical game is that you don't
just say the word.
Like digital games, it's already been like established in court that you're not purchasing a copy of the game to own forever. You're purchasing a license to use a game. So they can, I think, legally just take that away from you if they decide to stop. It would be a very bad business move because people would, I think, punish companies for doing something like that if you paid like a full price for a game and then they're like, oh, suddenly this game is not available anymore and you don't get to play it anymore. Like people would be very upset and probably cost them business, but they could do that, and that's the risk you run with digital games.
When the time is right, after we've settled this.
It's a lot of catching up to do with people when you're in camp for the first time after like you've
Polishing
cleared
the
an
collection of
area.
nav legs.
Yes, aren't they beautiful?
This is my best friend, apparently.
Yes, I too find the legs.
Well, no, they're like phasing out, at least Nintendo, and you can see it with PlayStation and Xbox too. They're like phasing out physical games. If you go to the store, especially for Xbox, like if you go to the store, like a Target or something around here, like they'll have like only a handful of physical Xbox games that you can actually buy anymore.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir.
I have
are a
3
true
terabytes on my
connoisseur of
Xbox though,
elegant
so I'm in
weaponry.
pretty good shape there.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're a Nevron, and you see me. Charging toward you. Brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. All for the smell and the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Oh, you're right. I feel thoroughly intimidated.
You should try it. Even though you can't transform, it will still strike fear in the hearts of our enemies. Look, aren't they beautiful? Here, take a leg.
Take a leg, break a leg.
That's all right. I think you've got the intimidation factor covered. We wouldn't want to be so intimidating that the Nevs run away, right?
Fair point. I'll handle the intimidation. You handle the cleanup.
I don't know what you mean by online physical, but online physical is kind of what I was describing with this like Nintendo game key card thing they're selling. So again, it's like you buy a physical game. It's like a cartridge like that you buy in a hard copy, but the cartridge doesn't have the game file on it. You have to put it into a system and then it downloads it.
The cleanup, eh?
But the difference is that with the game key cards, like anybody who has the physical game key card that triggers the download can download the game. So if you give your friend this game key card cartridge and they put it into their Nintendo Switch 2, it will download the game for them. They don't have to be like logged into your profile or anything like that to play it. But it's still only like a halfway.
Want to go intimidate some
It's like a half,
We've got
something halfway between a physical and a digital game.
Yes, well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you.
I've missed you and your leg polishing.
All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
It seems doubtful, just based on the fact that I think they cost more money to make, obviously, and then increasing storage capacities and people just not wanting to have the clutter in their house. Like, most people don't collect physical games. I think there's definitely some who still do, but most people don't care that much, and it's just more convenient to have everything digital, especially as storage capacity and internet quality becomes better and better. They'll download faster, there'll be plenty of space, and it won't be a huge deal. But there is something you lose from that. Think about like music and movies. Like, you used to go into like a Best Buy or a Circuit City or one of these types of stores, and I used to spend as a kid a lot of time like looking for CDs, looking for DVDs and things, and you would go through there would be aisle after aisle of CDs and DVDs, and now like you can barely even find them in the store. Like, no one sells like physical music. I used to really enjoy doing that. Like, I had a CD collection that I was like pretty proud of. Me and a lot of other people, but it was always fun to go get a new CD. You got the art and all of that. And there was something with music, it's different too, because with um, the end of sort of people buying physical CDs, like the whole system has changed where people don't really listen to discs or albums all the way through anymore, like they used to. Like, and that's kind of a change in the art form, because sometimes like albums, like the best albums for me were ones that were really good from start to finish and had like a consistent kind of flavor or vibe, like from start to finish. So you just got into a whole mood and you could go for the whole album, like for an hour of really cool like music and like a set of songs. And now people only listen to like one or two songs at a time of the same artist.
I'm stinking mad.
Don't you use like Spotify or like one of the streaming services?
About
People don't really even buy like digital files anymore of music.
That was me.
They just use like Spotify.
I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
he's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
I tried to find an Esquier plush. He looks like he's like tailor-made to be a plushie.
Apples of the sky.
I don't think the merch is caught up yet, though.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, on YouTube?
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess it's very round.
Yes, and it's soft and fluffy, just like Francois.
Francois.
On the inside.
Are we talking about the same Francois? Monsieur Grumpface.
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all ooh.
We?
Yes. Whee!
Always
Back in
does.
the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
Adventures.
Ah, I see. And, woo?
Boot it up.
How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am woo. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the woo.
They used to, I heard somebody who worked on the redesign of the Tower of Terror at Disney California Adventure theme park describe their objective as going from the feeling of on the Twilight Zone ride to wee on the redesigned Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Um, the the tower on the Twilight Zone is more scary, I think, and drops you all at once, kind of, compared to the other one, which is like a more of a fun yo-yo kind of ride.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo, then.
Wee woo, wee woo.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee-woo myself. Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days. Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
All right. That's all. I think that's all the chatting we need to do. Buddy.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? What a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when you told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it.
Thanks for telling me.
You know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me.
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
I don't know.
Thanks.
He hasn't acted shady yet, but we don't know anything about this guy. Transported from the continent to the ocean. All right, I think we're finally done at camp. Room is smaller, so your desk is taller. You have a stand-up desk? You had to rearrange your room when you got the new place? SKA can now take you to the continent from any... That's good. We have to go here and here. Is it a lot smaller, or is it just a different shape? Sounds like it's not a downgrade. That's good.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
I don't understand what the deal is with the petals constantly floating in the air. Like,
Is she the Axon?
Siren, she who plays with wonder.
am I about to be thrown into another boss battle immediately?
It's so...
Lune, what's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Let's move fast before we all lose our minds. Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing taught in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
Let's see what we got here. New enemies.
Spill some ink. Shields up.
They're floaters, so we gotta shoot them.
On me.
It's a good chunk of XP for just those two. But we've learned that having enough XP and being leveled up enough is really only half the battle in this game. Because if you're not dodging at all or well enough, you can get just blown out of the water. I used to have two big built-in closets. The regular wears, so oh, you don't wear a lot of clothes.
Please survive. Yeah.
Clearly I struggle with dodging a little bit.
Shields up.
Charm is a status effect that prevents a character from playing. Oh, wonderful. Oh, good. And you can't dodge it either. That's great.
Not impressed.
Careful, Maya.
Cut him down.
Finesse and
Oh, that's rough. Serious?
guard up. Oh. 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 Oh.
Did you figure out what you were allergic to that was causing that problem? I want to be more minimalist in not only clothes, but also just things. I have so many things that clutter up my house and my life, and I've gotten rid of a lot, but I still have a lot, and I just like don't know what to do with half of it. Because like some of it is stuff that I would use maybe, or feel like don't want to get rid of, but a lot of it, like I just don't even think about, and it's just there taking up space. Right, bud? Not you though. This feels uncomfortable. Got her. So much pottery. Never seen so much pottery. Is this gonna be a foursome? That's an easy 30,000 XP right there. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. And then when, you know, living in apartments that you do not own, and not living in one place for more than a few years at most at a time, does kind of put into perspective how much stuff you have that you don't use or need, like the packing and unpacking. And it seems like I've always like realized this most starkly and purged the most things when I move, and it's still not enough. I got rid of a lot of things when I had bed bugs in my place, the apartment I lived in East Hollywood. I lived there for 5 years, and at the very end of the time I was there, the place got bed bugs, and I was unfortunately affected, and it was really like bed bugs. I wouldn't wish them on a lot. Maybe I would wish them on my worst enemy, but on a lot of enemies, I would not even wish them on because they just really suck. Like they're very expensive to get rid of, and there's no way to feel comfortable like in your house, like knowing that they're there. I feel like, so I like they're, if you can't be sure they're gone, they're probably still there, and they're just really hard to get rid of. They prey on you in the night, and there's like, it's like really hard to avoid them, and they get you when you're sleeping. So it's just when you're like vulnerable. And I did all sorts of things when I was still living there. When I moved, I luckily moved from that place shortly after that problem happened. So I had to send all of my belongings in like a U-Haul to this place to be like fumigated for like 3 days. That's like the most expensive, but also the surest way to get rid of them. So I did that and was confident that I got them, but it was like a huge pain. And really psychologically, like more of a psychological issue than like because the problem, like, yeah, you might get itchy bites and stuff, and the bites are bad. Some people react to them worse than others. I didn't have that many. I only ever saw 1 or 2 of them. But like, you would wake up with the bites sometimes, and it just feels dirty. And I just don't like the idea of that. Like, it's not great. So, knock on wood, I have not had that problem since, but that's one thing that sucks when you're living in an apartment, is that other people can get it, and kind of they can go through the walls and stuff. So if anybody else like gets it at a hotel or something, I mean, yeah, the sheath protection is like a minimum of what you need to do anytime there's a risk. Like, people who go to hotels a lot like know about this, like they know that that's like you have to check for that. And like a lot of times you're going to want the hotels to have some type of protection, like on their bedding. But there's like, I learned all about it and like went to war on these things. Like, this was like 10 years ago. But I bought this like metal framed bed that I could like put in the center of the room away from the walls, like elevated. And then I had these like foot things. You put these things under the feet of your bed, and they're like special like saucer things that the bed bugs cannot climb into without getting trapped in, so they don't get to you up the legs of the bed. Like, you have to be like really strategic. It's like fighting a war. And then I had these like this powder, which is actually pretty interesting because it's like this it's like fossilized plankton or something that you like, it's very cheap, but you buy it and you like spread it on the floor. So when bed bugs walk through it, it causes their entire body to like dry out and dehydrate to the point of death. It's kind of messed up, but it's what you gotta do. Or to get professional help, they will do one of 3 things, which is, this is today's bed bugs lesson. I gotta get this out of my system. They'll do one of 3 things, which is spray the area with like a thing. And that's like, there's 3 different main treatments they'll do, each with like less of a guarantee that, the cheapest one has the least guarantee that you're going to get rid of the problem. The second, so that's just a spray. The next best thing is a heat treatment, but that requires the entire structure to be heated, I think. That happens inside your house. Or the most sure thing is the gas treatment, where it's like very hard for any bed bug to escape, because that's the problem. They're very small, and if any of them survive, your problem is probably not completely gone, because they are very, very tricky and they're very easy. Like, if you don't get rid of them all, you can have them come back pretty quickly. It's crazy though. So I was, but if you do the heat or the gas, the entire building has to be fumigated to know. So your only other option is to literally move like I did and have all of your things, your personal possessions that came from the old place, like fumigated before going into the new place. Poison the bed. Yeah, I got a new bed when I moved into the new place. I got rid of the bed. That was one of the things I did not take with me. I took no furniture with me, even in spite of doing the whole gas treatment.
Perfect.
That was not fun. Bedbugs was not a fun experience.
Gilles, 55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the songs
My
have no
girlfriend
effect
at the
on the frontier.
time
It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just
was
keep dancing to their own.
like getting bit
Running
much
out
much
of
worse
ideas.
than I was. I didn't think that we
I
even
miss my
had a
girl so
problem
much it kills me.
because some people
It hurts
react to
thinking
it,
that I could have been home right now
the
playing music
bites,
while they
much
dance.
more strongly than
Wish I
others, and
would've
she
given
had a very
birth by
strong
now.
reaction, so she would get these
I could
like
be holding
big
my first
red
grandchild.
spots,
Instead, I'm here.
and
No. No.
I didn't get
There's
much
still a
of
chance,
anything.
and someone has to fight for them.
But she had to go to like job
I can't
interviews
let
and
them down.
stuff, like with these
Drums,
things
maybe
on.
that'll work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
She thought it was a spider at first. She's like, oh, it was like a spider bite, and I didn't believe that. And then, but I was like, not sure what it was at first. I didn't think much of it, and then I was like, oh no. And we still weren't sure for the longest time that it was bed bugs until we actually found one. But I never found them around the bed. I only found them I found one like in the closet once. And I never figured out exactly where they were coming from. But I think we had all these theories about like, oh, we had just gone to Catalina and stayed at an old hotel and thought that maybe we picked it up there. But I think what actually happened is that they came from somewhere else in the apartment building. I forgot to heal. This is just one of them.
Nice.
Yeah, hotel management is important, and I think you would probably like be a little shocked at some of the things that like the bugs that they find in hotels. I bet they find them in hotels pretty regularly and have to deal with them. You have to take measures to prevent it, but I bet it's like sort of unavoidable on some level. And I think a lot of guests would be You know, they don't, they obviously don't go around publicizing that information. Like, they don't tell people about it unless they ask, probably, because that would be bad for business. Okay, I've never opened one of these. But it's a real concern, and I think like any smart traveler should be aware of like the risk. And until I got bed bugs myself, like I was not that concerned with it. I'm still not like totally concerned with it at like a decent hotel, but you should do like a quick check. And like they recommend, you know, not putting your luggage, like not leaving your luggage open like on the ground. Bed bugs are notorious hitchhikers too, so like if a couple, one or two, get in your clothes and you take it home, like you can then have a problem in your home. They also can survive for a very, very long time without like food and stuff. So it's, oh, who's this? See, I wish it. Do you get lost? Is there anywhere in Thailand that you have not, like anywhere famous that you have not yet visited that you would like to visit?
Chroma's flowing.
My turn.
How far do you live? Or you said you were in the city. Just go to the mall. I want to fight that guy behind me, but I also don't want to lose all the progress we've. It's just so hard to know what you can and can't handle in this game. Here, Bangkok, yeah. It's pretty rough. How far is Phuket? 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 My brother went to Thailand for a while. I've never been. I would like to visit.
Let's carve a path.
Did you ever see not Wedding Crashers, The Hangover 2? Based in Thailand. Southern. Thailand is like considered, you know, pretty legendary vacation spot for, you know, an American to do. It's obviously very far away from us, so it makes it more exciting, but also just, you know, exotic and beautiful and exciting. That whole White Lotus season was in Thailand. What part of the country is Bangkok? Is it like northern or central? I have water. How many islands are there? Like a lot, right? Isn't it like, or is it not a lot? I know Indonesia has like thousands of islands or something. Okay, Google AI says over 1,400 Thai islands. It's pretty crazy.
My turn.
Let us stain them.
Nice.
All right, I better go. I gotta feed the puppy and go to bed at some point. But this was interesting and fun. And have a good day. Have a good night. And I will see you next time.